speak unto thee this day, and I say, when men tamper with my business, they make a mess. And I say, so it is in this wayward, perverse, and vile generation, that men and women have tampered with my business, and yes, they have made a mess. Now what I mean by that is simply this, that it is me, the living God, who has intended and still intends that men would live and abide in the fear of me. But I say, men came along who were high-minded and proud, and thought they must do away with the God whereby men were meant to live in the fear of the same, and bring forth another God. So I say, they wallowed themselves in love, 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 and they proclaim the same. And I say, they have taught my people disobedience, disrespect, and literally rebellion against me. And I say, they've done it by the promotion of a love that I, the living God, do not even have towards my people. That is, they have invented a new kind of love that accepts disobedience, that accepts rebellion, that accepts literal hatred of me. And I say that the love that they have invented is simply a matter of them messing in my business. That is, they thought they could do a better job than the forefathers than they had done, and I say in the process they brought about destruction. That is, they brought about destruction because they invented a God that I am not. And I say, even now that men are lacking in the respect, the fear of me, they do not walk uprightly in me. But I say instead they are ever expecting to be accepted no matter what it is that they will do. And I say they are ever expecting to be promoted in all of their evil, sinful ways. And I say because they have chosen such a course, I say their hearts are far from me. Now stop and consider that I, the living God, never called men to walk afar off, to live in such a place whereby they are separated from me. But I say that I've called men to be thankful, to walk in the fear of me, to live in the fear of me, to be healthy in their respect of me. And I say, because of these false messengers, high-minded fools who have meddled in my business, I say it is me, the living God, who must indeed ventilate my wrath. And I say it is because men have grown so rebellious, so disrespectful, so hateful towards me. I say that my wrath is the only thing that will cure the same. Therefore I say, when you see the ones who are still going on promoting false love, promoting false acceptance, know they are messengers of darkness. For I say they are teaching men and women to rebel against me, to even hate me and despise my way. And I say in the process they imagine they are teaching and showing love, but it is not true. For I say what they are teaching and promoting is the way of damnation, the way of destruction, the way that I never intended for my own. Now stop and consider that I, the living God, am indeed ever present to give mercy unto the man or the woman who genuinely repents before me. But I say, when men and women are not repentant, I say they are not worthy of my mercy. That is, they are not worthy for the mercy to be given unto them when they are not crying out unto me. Yet I say in this modern age, in this wicked generation, that those who are professing that they are of me are teaching such things. That is, they are teaching that I continually will give mercy and more mercy and more mercy, even when men refuse to be in obedience unto me. That is, when men through pride and arrogance and hatred towards me will refuse my way and go after the way of fools, I say, what is it that they do? I say they take themselves down the road wherein they will be destroyed, devoured, and likewise damned. And I say all the while they are covered and covering in false love, and in the so-called blessedness of the saint. But I say, if men will be rejected by me, if they will be refused entry into my kingdom, what is it that is brought forth? I say it is nothing but disobedience and disrespect towards me, and it is not acceptable unto me. Now consider that I, the living God, never ever intended that my own people would live and die and perish as wayward and careless fools. But I say that I intended that my own people would be uplifted and come forth in the truth, the light, the strength of who I am. I say therefore this day be glad in a wayward, vile, corrupt, and wicked generation, that you can indeed be looking unto me. that is, that you can be drawing of that which I give thee, which is the truth and the light upon thy path, that you can indeed be ever strengthened by me, the author and the finisher of thy faith. For I say, if you are not covered in the glibness of false love, then you will learn to walk in the fear of me. For I say that the fear of me is the beginning of wisdom, and I say that men are grossly lacking in the same in this wicked generation. That is, they are lacking in the wisdom that would instruct and guide them in the way of my life. And I say they are lacking in the instruction that would cause them to live, and I say they shall surely die. And I say it is because they are disrespectful, they are rebellious, and even hateful towards me. Now stop and consider when men who are supposed to be great men of God will promote in their own individual and personal lives direct rebellion against me. I say, what do you think they are? I say they are false messengers, deceivers, and liars sent to cover men in false acceptance in love. And I say it is that men will be lulled to sleep so they can be easily devoured and destroyed. They will find themselves awakened in hell and sealed forever in the same. I say that I, the living God, do call my people to be alert, to be alive, to be ever attentive unto me. That is, I call my people to be desirous of walking in the truth, the light that I provide, ever thankful for my way. I say that I call my people to be accepting and not rejecting of the truth, the light, the strength that I give unto them. For I say it is me, the living God, who is the way of all righteousness, truth, blessing, strength, and mercy intended. I say this day, do not look upon the world and all of the vanity contained therein, and imagine that the same has something for thee. But I say instead, keep your focus, your vision upon me, and come forth in my way. That is, becoming forth ever accepting of what it is that I, the living God, do provide for thee, which is the way of truth and light and mercy always. And I say, becoming forth accepting of the instruction that I give thee, ever make glad in me. For I say it is me, the living God, who will give to thee the way of my blessedness, the way of my truth, and the way of my mercy. And it is me, the living God, who will cause thee to be uplifted in that which I give thee, which is the truth and the light upon thy path. It is me, the living God, who will purpose thee in the truth, if you will but walk in the fear of me. But I say, when a man or a woman is disrespecting me, they will end in rebellion and hatred towards me. I say there are many who rejected the fear of me, and where is it that it has led them? I say that it's led them to be the enemies of my purpose, and literally declare that I am a fool. But I say the truth of it is they are the proud, the high-minded fools who will destroy themselves. And I say it is because they have chosen a way that I, the living God, never ever intended, and I say they go for the same. Now I say, if you look at the disobedience that is rampant in this land, I say that it gets back to the lack of the fear of me. That is, while these high-minded fools who meddled in my business thought they'd found a better way, I say they were simply deceived. That is, the evil one came along and offered them a package according to their own pride, their own rebellion, and I say they went for the same. And oh, what great redeemers they imagined they were to free my people from the old image of the bully God, from the old image of the God of thunder and lightning, from the old image of the God of wrath, and set them free to know love forever. That is, they set them free to wallow in false love. They set them free to wallow in rebellion. They set them free to wallow in the way of their own damnation. So you see, these high-minded fools who thought they could improve on what it is that I, the living God, had done, have proven nothing more than they are rebellious against me. That is, they have proven that they lack in respect, that they lack in fear, that they lack in understanding in all that they do. For I say, while they have created a God of their own invention, and they worship the same, I say they have become dumb and dumber in the process of what they do. Now I say they are blinded, staggering fools, leading others down the drunken road of their own destruction. I say this day that I, the living God, do intend that men would walk in the fear of me, and when they do, then I say that my blessedness is given unto them. But I say when men will choose to walk according to their own understanding, their own invention, I say they incur my wrath. I say you are living in a time when idol-lifting God will be thoroughly ventilating my wrath against the self-righteous, rebellious, hateful, and headstrong fools who have led my people astray. And I say that I will likewise ventilate wrath upon the fools who have followed them. Now stop and consider that idol-lifting God never ever intended that you would be going in the way of fools, but I say that I've intended that you would come forth in me. That is, I've intended that you would indeed be uplifted in that which I give thee, which is the truth and the light always. I say that I've intended that you would be coming forth ever rejoicing for the privilege to be serving me. That is, that it is me, the living God, who is truth and light, mercy and hope, and peace provided always. I say this day, consider the multiplied mercies, consider the infinite love, consider the goodness of who I am. And I say, be ever thankful that idol-living God will be ever present to direct thee forth in the way that I give unto my own. Consider that idol-living God will be ever present to uplift, direct, and guide thee, for yes, indeed, you are mine. For I say it is me, the living God, who is the way of all righteousness, truth, mercy, and light, and peace intended day by day. Therefore I say, why not be rejoicing, why not be giving thanks and praise, that it is me you are privileged to love, to serve, and obey. That is, why not be coming forth knowing that in me you are given all that you have need of to be ever kept in me. For I say that I am indeed thy life source, I am indeed the one who does provide thee with life. And I say that I am the one who is ever present to give thee the blessedness of truth and the infinite glories of who I am. I say therefore this day be quick to be accepting instruction that will cause thee to be made wise, because it is based upon the fear of me. I say when you see the ones that say the bully God is gone, the God of wrath is no longer, and I do not judge, no, they are liars and deceivers, and know that they themselves are incurring my wrath every time they speak forth lies. For I say it is me, the living God, who does with some build up and build up and build up the store of wrath, then I say I pour it forth upon them. Now you stop and consider when men are stricken and afflicted, when men are smitten, when men are suffering the loss of all that they count valuable, where do you think that comes from? I say that it is my wrath revealed against them, for they are rebellious against me. Now stop and consider that idol-living God of Mount Mock, and when you see these proud mockers and scoffers who go on in their own headstrong way, I say they are the ones who will pay for the same. For I say while they are beguiling souls, seducing them, I say they will pay for all of the injustice that they have done. For I say they are the ones who are lacking in love, even though they rant and rage about love. I say they are the ones who are lacking in tolerance, even though they rant and rage about the same. And I say they are the ones who are lacking in understanding, and it is because they have taken up the worship of the idols that they have made. That is, they have grown dumb and dumber, and I say they love it so. For I say they think they are living in their heyday, and that it will go on forever, but it is not true. For I say it is me, the living God, who is well able to strike and to strike and to strike them until they are smitten and knocked to the ground. That is, until they are totally devastated and likewise eradicated in their evil agenda. For I say it is me, the living God, who surpasses all of the evil intent of men. And it is me, the living God, who is well able to bring forth my just retribution upon the wicked, the vile, the corrupt lovers of this generation. That is, the ones who love and make a lie, who are promoting that it is me that they love, when it is nothing but imitation, emulation, and falsehood that they have conjured up according to the deceitfulness of their own wicked hearts. I say this day, why not be thankful that I, the living God, am the one who is ever present to uplift, to guide, to direct, to bring me forth. I say, why not be thankful that I am the one who does indeed purpose my own to be rejoicing in me. That is, that they can be partakers of blessedness and truth, life and strength and hope always. That they can indeed be shown that I am the life source, that I am the strength, the truth, the power, the glory intended for my own. I say in an adulterous, a wayward, a corrupt, and evil generation, be thankful, ever thankful to be able to be serving me. That is, coming forth in the fear of me, that you can be kept always.